Good morning children. Welcome to session 6, lesson 3. We are going to do today the important topic sum of first n terms of an AP. So first let us see how to derive the formula for the first n terms. Okay. So now let us denote the sum of the first n terms by the formula Sn. Okay. Now when you write the AP, the first term will be A, second term will be A plus D, right? And then third term will be A plus 2D. It goes on like that, and your last term will be A plus n minus 1 into D. Before that what will come? It will be A plus n minus 2 into D. So this is your AP. When we add this, it is represented by the formula Sn. Now what will happen if you reverse this AP? When you reverse and write this AP, that means I am going to write the last term first. So that is A plus n minus 1 into D. This is the last term plus second last term A plus n minus 2 into D. Like that you keep on going, and here your second last term will be A plus D. Then your last term will be A. When you reverse and add also, the sum does not change. That still remains Sn only. So when you reverse the AP also, the sum will not change. So this is also a Sn and this is also Sn. What is Sn? It is a sum of n terms. Now what we will do, we will add. Let us take this equation as 1 and this equation as 2. So this is our first equation. We will consider as equation 1 and the second one we will consider as equation 2. Now what we will do, we will add those two. Adding 1 and 2. So when you add 1 and 2, the left hand side is Sn plus Sn, that will give you 2Sn. Okay. Now right hand side, this is the first term. Okay, this is the first term here and this is the first term here. When you add these two, what do you get? You will get it as 2A. See, A plus A, 2A plus n minus 1 into D. This is our first term. Now you add the second term in both the places. This is the second term here and this is the second term here. You add these two second terms. Again you will get A plus A. It is 2A. Okay. And here n minus 2 and 1. N minus 2 minus 1 will be what? Again it is n minus 1 into D. Get the second term. Similarly, when you go till the last, you add and see the last terms also here. Which is the last term? This is the last term and this is the last term. Here. So you add these two terms, again you will get 2A plus n minus 1 into D. So how many times you will get? N times. How much terms are there? Those many times. So you can tell this will be n times of 2A plus n minus 1 into D. So this is 2 times Sn. So your Sn will be, okay. So now this is 2 times Sn. So therefore your Sn will be what? Sn will be n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. So this is the formula to find out the first n terms, sum of first n terms of arithmetic progression. Now in this, this can be written in a different way also. When you open up this 2A, what happens is you can write it as A plus A, and then you can get another equation, that is Sn will be equal to this. I am just opening it up. Okay, so n by 2 is here and this can be written as A plus A. 2A I am writing it as A plus A plus n minus 1 into D. Now this is what? A plus n minus 1 into D is An. Yes or no? So here instead of this I can write it as n by 2 into A plus A. So you will get two formulas. This one we will use when you know A, when you know n and D. When in that cases you will use this. But if you know the nth term, if you know the last term, then you can use this formula. So there are two formulas for finding the sum of the first n terms of the arithmetic progression. What are they? First one is Sn is equal to n minus 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay. Then next one is Sn is equal to n by 2 into A plus An. What is A? First term, and An is the last term. So this is very important formula. Based on this we will be doing our exercise now. 5.4. Okay, so we will start our exercise 5.3. First question. Find the sum of the following AP. So here first question they are asking you to find the sum till 10 terms. Each one they have given how many terms you have to find out. So let us see how to do these questions. So first question, the AP given is, first bit we are doing, the AP given is 2, 7, 12 and you have to find it till 10 terms. Okay, now what are the things we know here from the AP? Here we know A is equal to 2, the first term, and D is what? Second term minus the first term. 7 minus 2, that is 5. And N we know because they are asking you to find out till 10 terms, so N is equal to 10. So three things you got to know. A you know D, and you know N also. What we are supposed to find? Sum of first 10 terms. That means Sn, sum of N terms. The formula is N by 2. 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, now what we have to do, we will substitute whatever values we know, we will put it into this. So you start, n is 10, 10 by 2 into 2, a is 2 plus 10 minus 1, directly I am putting 10 minus 1, 9 and d is 5. Now simplify this, when you simplify this you will get 5 into 49. That is 245. Okay, now we will move on to the second question. Now second bit, the given AP is minus 37, minus 33, minus 29. Like this till 12 terms you have to find out. Till 12 terms you have to find out. So what is that? First, whatever we know we will write here. First thing, A is minus 37. What is your D? It is second term minus the first term. So minus of minus 33 minus 37. So this will become plus here. So minus 33 plus 37, that will be equal to plus 4. Okay. And N is given as 12. So what we are supposed to find? Sn. Sn, what is the formula? N by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Substitute 12 by 2. Okay, n is 12, so 12 by 2 is 6. And this 2a is minus 37 plus n minus 1. 12 minus 1 is 11 and d is 4. Simplify this. 6 into minus 74 plus 44. That is equal to 6 into minus 30. That will give you minus 180. Now we will move on to third bit. Now the third bit is 0.6, 1.7, 2.8. Like this you have to find out till 100 terms. You have to find out. So what are the things you know? First A will be, first term is 0.6 and your D is second term 1.7. 1.7 minus 0.6, that is equal to 1.1 and N is 100. So you have to find out Sn. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Substitute all the known values. So n minus 2 will be here how much? 100 minus 2 will be 50. Okay, so this will be 50 and 2 into 0.6, 0.6 plus 99 into 1.1. So this will be 50 into, when you multiply this it is 110.1 and simplify this you will get 5505. Okay, simplify this and check it out, you will get this. So now fourth question you can do it yourself, the same type only, but only thing is it is in fractions. So fourth question you do it yourself in the classwork. Now we will move on to the second question. Now we will move on to the second question. Find the sums given below. Here they have given you the last term. In most all the three questions the last term is given, but you have to find out what will be the sum. Okay, let us get started with the second question. Question 2, the first bit, it is given as 7 plus 10 and a half plus 14 plus, like this it goes, and the last term is 84. So what are the things given here? A is given as 7, first term. Then D is given as 10 and a half minus 7, that is 3 and a half. 3 and a half means it is 7 by 2. Okay, and then what is given? The last term, that means an is given as 84. But what we don't know here, n. So what first we will find out? What is n? We will find out first. How to find out n? An will be equal to 84. So an can be written as what? It is nothing but a plus n minus 1 into d. So substitute the values whichever we know here. So an is 84 and a is 7 plus n minus 1 and d is 7 by 2. Now from this we will be able to get our n, yes or no? Yes, we will be able to get. Keep only the n minus 1 in one side and bring all the other terms to this side. 84 minus 7. This 7 by 2 also, let me keep it here only. After simplifying this I will bring it. So this is 77. So n minus 1 will be equal to 77. Bring this 7 by 2 to this side. So this will become into 7, 2. Now simplify this. It is 11 into 2, 22 you will get. So n minus 1 is 22, means n will be equal to 22 plus 1, that is 23. Now once you get n, then we have to find the sum. How much? What is the sum? Sn will be equal to n by 2. Here we will be using the second formula. Which is the second formula? A plus an. Why we are using second formula? Because we know here an. We know the last term. That is why we are using this formula. Okay. Now Sn means we have to find out, that is n is 23 by 2 and a is 7 and an is given as 84. Now simplify this. This is 23 by 2 into 91. So this will be 23 into 91 will be 2093 divided by 2, that is 1046.5. Got it? We will move on to the next question. Okay. Now we will move on to the third bit. Second one you can do it by yourself. It is same like the first one. So we will move to the third one, that is minus. That is why I am taking that question. Okay. So this is the arithmetic progression given. So what are the things we know? First you have to write it and keep, children. Otherwise you may get confused. So a is minus 5. And what is d? D is equal to minus 8 minus of minus 5. Okay. So that will be equal to minus 3 you got. Next here, which is given here, an is given to us, that is minus 230. So we don't know n. So what we should do? First we should find n. How to find n? We will substitute the formula for an. Okay. So that will be minus 230 will be equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. What is a here? Minus 5 plus n minus 1 into d is minus 3. Okay, keep this n minus 1 and minus 3 in one side, bring this to the other side. So let me take this to the right hand side here actually. I am not shifting, I am just, both the things I am interchanging. Okay, so here this will become minus 3. So this will become minus 230 plus 5. So this is minus 230 plus 5 is minus 225. Now this n minus 1 I keep here, this 3 I bring it to this side. So this will become minus 3. Minus and minus will get cancelled. Simplify this also, you will get it as 75. So n minus 1 is 75, means n will be equal to 75 plus 1. That is 76. So you got to know n also. After you know n, what you should do? Find the sum of the n terms. So which formula we will use here? N by 2 into a plus an. Why we are using this formula? Because we already know the an term. So now substitute. This is 76 by 2 and a is minus 5 plus an is minus 230. Now simplify this. 76 by 2 is 38 and this will become minus 235. Multiply them. This is minus 8930. Okay, so this is over. Next one is the third question. That is a very, very important question. See, third one is very, very important. If you finish all, this is for drilling actually, this type, all the questions, 10 questions if you do, almost all the different types of questions that may come for the exam is all covered here. So third bit is very, very important, but today we will not be able to do all the questions because the video will become very lengthy. So what we will do, 1 or 2 questions we will do it today, but you will go home and you will try whether you are able to do all the 10 bits, and we will discuss this third question in our live classroom. Understood? So what we will do now, I will discuss 2 or 3 questions now to tell you how to do, and the remaining questions you try it at home, and we will discuss this bit in our live classroom. Okay. Okay. Now first bit, what is given? A is given as 5, D is given as 3 and AN is given as 50. And what are the things you have to find out? You have to find N and Sn you have to find out. See, so this type of questions are very important, as I told you. So how much we are able to do today, I will do. Remaining you can complete it, and we will discuss whether the answers that you got is correct in the live classroom. So what is our, when we write the solution, what are the things we know? First, we know this. So from this An term, we have to find out what is N. So like how we did in second question, we will write An is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So this will be, what is A plus N minus 1 into D? A is 5 plus N minus 1 and D is 3. This is equal to An. An is 50. Keep this N minus 1 and 3 here only. N minus 1 into 3 you keep here. This 5 you bring it to this side. So 50 minus 5, that is equal to 45. So N minus 1 will be equal to 45 by 3. That is 15. So your N will be equal to 15 plus 1, that is 16. Okay. Now we have to find out Sn. Okay. One thing, what is it? N we found out. Over. Now next is Sn. What is the formula for Sn? N by 2 into A plus An. Now substitute N is 16. 16 by 2 into A is 5 plus An is 50. So that is 16 by 2 into 55. Now substitute this. 16 by 2 is 8. 8 into 55 is 440. Clear? So what and all we were asked? N. N is how much and Sn is how much. These two things were asked. So those two things you write it down separately. N is 16. Sn is 440. So this is what is our answer. We will move on to the second bit. Okay, second bit, A is 7, A13 is 35, and we have to find out D, and also we have to find out S13. So here two things are given, but from this it is understood that N is 13. Yes or no? Because A13 is given, so that means N is 13 is understood. So first we will use this formula. A13 is given as 35. So this A13 is nothing but, what is that? It is equal to, we will write it as A plus 12D. We can write it as A plus 12D. So this is 35. From this we can find D, isn't it? So what is A? 7 plus 12D equal to 35. Keep this 12D in one side. Bring that 7 to the other side. 35 minus 7, that is 28. So D will be equal to 28 by 12. That is equal to 7 by 3. Okay. So you got D. One part is over. D we got. Next we want to find S13. So what is the formula for S13? N by 2. Sn is what? It is equal to A plus An. You write here first Sn only. Okay. Now you substitute. If for S13 it will become N by 2. What is your N? 13. So 13 by 2 into A is 7 plus An is given as 35. Simplify this. So you will get it as 37 plus 35. 42. Okay. Now simplify this. This will be 13 into 21. 273. Now we will move on to the third bit. Third bit, it is given as A12 is 37. D is given as 3. And you have to find out A and you have to find out S12. These two things you have to find out. So it is understood N is 12 here. So first we will use this. A12 will be equal to A plus 11D. Now what is A plus 11D? A is not given, so we will use 11, and D is not, D is 3. Okay. So this will be equal to, A12 is given as 37. So A will be equal to 37 minus 33, that is 4. So you got A. Next we have to find out Sn. Sn formula is N by 2 into A plus An. So S12 will be equal to 12 by 2 into A is 4 plus An is 37. Right. So substitute this 6 into 41, that is 246. So with that we will stop here, children, but what you will do, you will try out question number 3. There are from 1 to 10. There are 10 bits. All these are this type only. It is very simple, but it will take lot of time to show in a video. So what you will do, you will try these questions, and we will discuss this in our live session. When will we do? If it is correct or wrong, we will do the discussion of this one in our live session. Is it clear, children? Thank you.